While in London at the World Anti-Slavery Convention, Lucretia Mott and Elizabeth Stanton were denied the right to speak because of their gender. This led both women to organize a convention to discuss the plight of women known as Seneca Falls, in which around 300 women met at Seneca Falls, New York in 1848. The convention and the document it produced, the Declaration of Sentiments, which outlined injustices against women and demanded women's rights, was covered by newspapers nationwide and opened up debates about the role of women in American society as it refuted the ideas of the cult of domesticity. It became a layout for the women's rights movement and is still used today to bring attention to issues like the continuing gender wage gap, healthcare, childcare, and domestic violence. After the convention, women organized local groups and held conferences in states across the North and throughout the Midwest. African American women like Sojourner Truth added to the campaign for women's full citizenship rights in her Anti-Woman speech in 1851, which captured the problems of minority women by recounting her own experiences. Prior to the convention, women had not received any mention in the Declaration of Independence or the Constitution, and they faced discrimination like being denied jobs, having limited access to education, not being able to serve in juries, and not being able to vote. Although women worked tirelessly to improve society, they were unable to even speak at rallies, including the temperance and abolitionist movements, simply because of their gender. Seneca Falls provided an opportunity for women to voice their rights to gain full equal political rights, and endowed them with confidence and a sense of dignity that pushed against the status quo of gender roles. As a collaborative voice, the convention became a blueprint for the women's rights movement and launched the women's suffrage movement, which more than 7 decades later would ensure women with the right to vote on August 18, 1920, as per the 19th Amendment.